Alright, we're looking at section 10.4, modeling and solving two-step equations in the form of A times x plus b is equal to c. Working example number 1, model with algebra tiles. So in this scenario we have a flower garden that is in the shape of a rectangle, as shown here. The length of the garden is 2 meters longer than the length of the shed, so it's 2 meters off the end of the shed. The width of the garden is 4 meters, as shown, and the garden area is 20 meters squared. So the question is, what is the length of the shed? Start by writing an equation. We're going to use S to represent the length of the shed. So the length of the garden is 2 meters longer than the length of the shed. So if the length of the shed is S, then the garden is 2 meters longer than that. So it's S plus 2. Area of a garden is height times width, and we know that it's 20 meters squared. So in this case, the 20 is equal to the height, which is 4, times the width, which is S plus 2. So that's our area. So we've got 4 times, and then S plus 2 in brackets is equal to 20, as shown here. So now that we have an equation, the trick is to figure out how to solve it. And we're going to model the equation 4 times s plus 2 equals 20 using algebra tiles. So if you've got s, we've got an s tile here plus 2, and we have 4 of those, so we've got 4 rows of it, and that is all equal to 20 single tiles. Now we've got 4 groups, so if we draw the 20 out in 4 groups as well, it makes it a little bit easier to see visually. In order to get the S by itself, or the 4 S's by itself, we need to make 0 pairs and get rid of these single tiles. So we're going to add in 8 negative tiles to the left, and we're going to do that to the right as well. Then all of a sudden these vanish because they become 0 pairs. And then we're also creating 0 pairs over here too. Those are going to vanish. So to isolate the variable, we've added 8 white -1 tiles. As I said, 0 pairs, they disappear. What's left is now the 4 S tiles on the left. These guys have all disappeared. And on the right, we've got these 12 tiles left here. The rest of these have all vanished. So now we've got 4 rows, 4 black tiles, 12 gray tiles. When you look at a single row, you will see that 1 S tile is equal to 3. Each row is identical. So each black tile equals 3 +1 tiles, so S must equal 3. And then the length of the shed must be 3 meters. So, we've got to show you know. Go ahead and please do that.